Hey guys, welcome back to Barrovain Made. Today on this episode, we're making one of these. And for those that don't really live in the countryside, don't know what one of these are, it's a welly puller to pull your wellies off, since, wellies are very hard to pull off of your feet. That's one for the city folk. But this should be a fairly easy one. This is just a cheap plastic one that we have in the house. It has been chewed by the dogs, and I don't know. We have quite a lot of oak stuff in the house now due to this series, so why not have a nice oak one? It'd be a good Christmas present to give for any of the country folk out there. So let's quit talking and let's get on with the build. We're making it out of red oak, by the way. Forgot to mention. So first things first, we need to cut out our shape. I'm going to do this real simple and easy. We've got a straight edge along here, so I'm going to follow that straight edge with this. We'll figure out this angle on the table saw when we come to do it. But first of all, we need a cut dull pencil. Then we need to mark it out. Obviously, I can't get the perfect marking because that's all chewed there. So we're just going to trace this round rough. There we go. That's what our welly puller needs to be like. Let me just check on here. Probably should do on the make this radius a little bit tighter, so it can actually fit a welly boot in. Right, so what we need to do now is just chop off the excess around here, and then we'll figure out this tilted cut here. So let's set the table saw up to do that. Start off on the cross cut sled. So, the way I'm thinking of how we cut this angle here, maybe a little bit stupid and dangerous, it might even just be genius. But I'm going to find something that I can butt up against this. First of all, let's try find a straight edge somewhere. Here we go, this is a straight enough edge on here to sort of follow that angle. I could do with a longer straight edge. Oh, we'll get this. So we want to make this sure this here lines up with the table saw blade. There we go. Get rid of you. Slide this over to where it touches. Find something to fill this gap in here. This little block. Too big. Can I put that there like that? No, not strong enough, I don't think. There we go, that should be right. Now you let me know down in the comments below if you think this is a very stupid idea. Because quite honestly, I would not recommend anyone to do it like this. But I'm on a time crunch, and this is the quickest way I can think of doing this. So we're counting 10 at the minute. Hopefully we're still counting. There we go. We managed to get that. Stop ringing. There we go. We managed to get that angle. And we could probably make another one out of this. Yeah, we can. You can make two shoe pullers out of this. But what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this angle so both of them line up, and obviously the back end here. Where is our little slidey majiggy? There we go. And we want to find the angle that this sits at. So again, we're going to take a straight edge, line the two peaks here so it doesn't move on us. There we go. Now we need to get rid of this middle section. If you've got a scroll saw like I do, you can put it through and do all that. Unfortunately, I don't have any scroll saw blades. If you've got the time to make up a jig, you can quickly go around with that. Not quite sure how I'm going to do this. So the only way I best see fit to cut this out is just trying to be a bit skillful with a router. So I've got my router here. What I need to do is remove this depth stop, actually, because that was from one of the other projects. I can't remember which one. Might have been the key one. And now we can slowly start following our line that I need to make a little bit bolder because I can't see due to the shadows. And we can carve out the shape afterwards and make sure it's perfect then. But for now, we're just hogging out the excess material. So let's do that. So we had a little bit of a mess up. We've knocked a bit of it in. Hopefully we can clean it up with a spoke shave. We're just going to quickly whack this in the vise. Hopefully we've got enough room in here. Oh, sorry guys, I elbowed you. Hope you're okay. There we go. Hope we've got enough room in there. There we go. They're sitting pretty evenly now. The inside of this will just need sanding. But what we're going to go ahead and concentrate now on, this little hump here that needs to be put on this. Because obviously this on the ground is not going to really do anything. We need something to prop it up a little bit. So let's cut that out. So off camera, I quickly cut out this little bit. It's just 40mm wide. And that's going to go to the bottom of that to give it its little tilt. And this, I've left it slightly wider than this. So after we attach it, we can come down with a chisel. And if you can see there, clean that a little bit off so it's the exact angle and we don't have to worry about anything. But we're going to glue and screw this in. So I've taken a Forstner bit or a spade bit, whatever you want to call it. I'm using 10mm, marked the depth I want to go in it to put some simple wood screws in. We're going to use some wood glue as well. So let me take you over to the vise. Let's get these holes drilled. And let's just drill these on in. And what we are going to do as well is whenever you are drilling and gluing and screwing any two pieces together, you want to make one part, the head's going into, wider than the actual threads of this, because if you're just doing it like you're screwing two parts up, you're screwing them together, you're not pulling one to the other. If the tolerance is wider here, what the hell am I talking about? Oh, basically when you're gluing two things together and you're screwing them together, if you just put them together, put a screw straight through, you just screwed them together. There's no clamping force or anything happening on it. If you drill one of the holes oversized so the threads don't touch it and the screw can slide in and out of it, what you're doing is you're allowing the threads to turn freely in one of them but pull into the other. So what you're doing is you're pushing the two parts that you're screwing in together. That's how you should always screw screws in, period. Say whatever you want in the comments, that's how I do it. But we need a drill bit now. So we'll quickly follow these two holes down so they burst out the other end. There we go. Just looking at this, I could have lined those holes up better. They're a bit slanted to one side. But overall, it doesn't matter. Go on the underside and you'll never see it. So yeah, I'm going to drop in everything. Well, I guess I could put one side right there and butt it right down. Well, realistically it needs to be, well, where does it sit on here? Let's have a little look, eh? So those two go there, that can go there, line that up there. Yeah, okay, that's good enough for me. Now I need to find my bit. What have I done with you? I'm just gonna have to use one of these, but I don't think it'll reach down further enough. Oh, come on, quit messing around, get it in there. So I'm gonna reach down to the bottom. Oh, that'll reach down to the bottom. Easy peasy. Right, We'll put a dab of glue along here. Right. I'm not really sure how to make sure this is square, so I'm just going to do it so it looks square, because I don't have a square surface to really reference off while doing this. So that looks good to me. Let's put screw number 1 in. Oh, it's moving around everywhere. Right, screw number 1. There we go. Is that sitting square? Can you tell? Does that line up with that? Yeah, I think that's about as close as we're going to get it to square. Let's put you in as well. Oh, bugger. It's gone all the way through. Have to back that one out a little bit. Maybe tighten that down a bit too much. I think a little bit of wood glue and sawdust can't fix. But that's in there now. Wipe off the excess. Let's get to chiseling these parts off. So on this side, we're plain and simple because it's dead thin. There we go. That side matches up perfectly to there. Now we got to address this side. This side, we'll need a little bit of persuasion. The final cuts we'll do by hand. Come on, get it down there. I'm using this flat surface here as a guide. Been a little bit tough. Nothing a little tappy can't solve. There we go. Now that side is also sitting flat with that side. So we have our little thing sorted now. As you can see, it stays up. You put one foot here, put the shoe in here and pull it off. Now we need to clean up all of the edges, give it a nice rough sanding, round everything over. Oh, we haven't even addressed these sides here. Let's quickly round these over. Take the two corners off, shall we? Not perfect, but she'll do. We're going to give the sides all a nice little round over now with the round over bit in our router. Let's get this router bit changed. Let's round over these edges. Tell you what, that is a real shame. Where it comes out here, where the thing has no more support, it chipped, which is so annoying. How are we going to fix that, huh? I guess we could have these slightly tapering off. I guess it doesn't need to be strung at the front here because it's not going to get much pulling force. Where does it sit on there? Oh, actually, yeah. I don't know if you can see that down there, but the pulling's going to happen all from the heel. So, I guess we'll just taper these off then. That's the easiest thing I can think of on the fly. You can see now, I tape it down a little bit. I guess when you hold it like that, these are sitting flat, so it kind of looks a bit cool. Yeah, but anyway, now we need to sand all of this up. since sanding is boring, I'm going to sand this off camera and I'll get back to you once it's sanded. We can finish it up. We are back. It is all sanded, looking very nice, very smooth, very good. We're going to get some of our trusty hard wax oil now, and we are going to watch this grain pop. So let's whack some of this on here. Come on, dribble out of there. There we go. We grab a rag. It's a little bit dusty, but it don't matter. Oh, look at that. Get it all oiled up. Now, I wish I had enough time to really sit here and make this absolutely perfect, but unfortunately I don't have enough hours in the day and I got more videos to make. But this series anyway is just showing you ideas of things you guys can do for last minute gifts. So don't take these projects as gospel. Don't take it, repeat it and do all that stuff. Put your own little twist on it. You know, this is just to spark inspiration and give you a few ideas for little quick one-day builds you can quickly make for your friends and family on Christmas. A nice little handmade project. But yeah, there is our finished shoe puller. Looks very nice, old and rustic. I will give you a quick demonstration now. Let me quickly unclip everything. So, for you city folk, this is how this works. Foot on the floor, 1 foot there, hook it in, pull your shoe off. And then obviously do the exact same thing. Foot on here, pull your shoe off. It's for wellies and stuff like that. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.